versus Huskies doubleheader. We have the Sabres men taking on the Huskies men. My special guest commentator this evening is Adam Ballinger, Michigan State NBL legend. Adam, welcome.
Oh, thank you, Simon. What a beautiful night for some basketball.
What have your impressions been so far of the Sabres from what you've seen of them?
I mean, I like the way they play. They play hard. I think they're young, and everybody knows that. Trying to build up through the program, which is an admirable thing to do. Yeah, you know, a lot of their success is going to come through Reese Carter and Barlow. If they're not going to firing and they're not playing really well, you know that it's going to bode well for them to have a chance to win. But fun to watch.
So for the Huskies, Matthew Young, Zach White, and Sam Ewell have been around the block, as has Cameron Brown. They've played in the league historically. New coach Mark Shivers, who coached here at the Sabres for quite a while, and is known to the SBA from his time here as GM, coaching with his assistant coach Parveen Badish. I think the Sabres tonight, again, they shoot a lot of threes. They really push the ball well in transition. Adam, and I think that again, like you say, with the young kids, the enthusiasm and the toughness and the hardness that they play with really has a bearing on the outcome of the game, as well as the experience that Barlow and Reese and Sam McDaniel are going to bring to the table. McDaniel's probably been a little not off, but just a little not underwhelming even, just probably hasn't hit his straps yet. So we're expecting big things from him coming out of the Easter break, where all these guys have had an opportunity to kind of to gel again and to reload after the 0-4 start. So we're looking for a big performance here from the Sabres, and we're looking for similar things from the Huskies.
As they had a break, right? Has it been 2 weeks?
It's been a week now. They've had a week off, yep. So
hopefully that helps a little bit for that record.
So obviously the Sabres can create some matchup problems with Barlow in the 5. His ability to put the ball on the floor, as we've discussed, really attack in the half court and then also shoot it, makes him hard to double off. So you can't really double off him. You can't leave him alone because he's a deadly weapon offensively. Reese Carter, and again, the license that these guys have to get the ball, to get up and down the floor and to shoot it and to really play hard in transition is something to watch. So the Sabres will be going with Jaden Weldon, number 5, Jamie Sigonini, number 7, Reese Carter, number 30, Sam McDaniel, and David Barlow. The Huskies going with 22, Jalen Adams, number 11, Jacob Richards, number 4, Jack Stanwicks, number 12, Jordan Hargrave, and number 7, Zach White. So we are set to go here at the Sabre. Did you catch any of the women's game, Balls?
I didn't see any of the women's game. Unfortunately, how'd it go? Did we win or lose?
The women coughed up a lead probably late in the third quarter, and probably we're a little underdone, disappointing in the last quarter. Ended up kind of petering out. So they had probably a 13, 14 point lead in the third quarter and ended up getting an 11-point loss. So not an ideal night for them.
Hopefully we can change things up in the men's game and get a win on the board for them.
Let's get after it. So good crowd building up here at the Sabre Dome again for the second part of our doubleheader. We are almost ready to go.
So Barlow is technically the center man. He's the 5.
He's the 5. Yep.
Certainly a new age 5 man, not your typical.
Very new age 5 man. They won't be throwing the ball much to the post at all. And Tim Mills
post and running the triangle off it.
No, Tim Mills calls for a re-jump. So he hit that one on the way up again, David.
2 re-jumps.
This rarity. strong to the rim and finishes. Points off the offensive glass.
Nice. That's what you want your center doing. Nice little jump hook over the left shoulder, too.
I'm looking forward to seeing how these Huskies operate. Adams looking to operate. Gets inside, pull-up jumper. Siganini with the rebound. The Sabres push the break. Jaden Weldon looking to operate. Shot clock is at 11. Barlow, so tough getting to the rim. Just a really, really difficult matchup defensively.
Yeah, I think it's good to see him get his first 2 shots close to the rim, too, because we know he can shoot it. But if you start out scoring, getting a couple easy buckets, those 1 from 3 fall a little bit easier.
Jaden Weldon pulls up for 3. Gets it to drop. Good start by the Sabres. Extended full court pressure. Jack Stanwich, 18 years old. His first season of NBL1 basketball. Zach White throws it in. Siganini, wide open. Corner 3. Couldn't drop it. McDaniel with the offensive rebound. Couldn't drop it. Zach White comes up with the loose ball. Jacob Richards at the top of the key. Zach White catching it, looking at double team coming. Shot clock is at 4. Zach White for 3. Richards with the offensive rebound. Zach White, hard cut to the basket. Ball spilled 3. 10 on the shot clock. Richards with the 3. Gets it to drop.
Unlucky there, but high-octane game so far. The ball's going, spinning around everywhere. Look at full court press by both teams.
So ball is definitely going in. Jaden Weldon overshot that one. And Stanwick's
Nice.
steal by Reese Carter.
Oh,
Tough block, and Jaden Weldon finishes a playoff.
that was a goaltending, clearly. That was an easy one to pick. Oh, Reese as a veteran wants those points, too. Great hands by him on the other end. That's his second steal already.
Pleading his case with referee Tim Mills.
Now, a younger Reese Carter would have definitely dunked that.
Did you play with Reese?
Yeah, I played with him a couple times for the mighty Victoria Giants back in 2003, and then with Adelaide for a couple years.
And Jaden Weldon with a heads-up play.
Confusion out here on the court. Reese was unlucky for that. He's trying to get his next paycheck. He needs all those points.
Referee's a bit sleepy. He made the basket. Huskies ball.
Whoa, what happened?
They missed a free throw, so
it was a lane violation?
must have been. 7-3. Interesting start. We had 2 false jump balls. A little bit of confusion. Stanwick's looking to operate. Reese Carter
Another
comes up with
steal.
a loose ball.
He's going to have a triple-double tonight.
McDaniel wide open for 3 in transition. Sticks it. Sabres off to an excellent start here. Adams looking to get 2 feet in the paint. Open 3 in the corner from
One of the Huskies.
Jordan Hargrave. Jaden Weldon tough to the basket.
Nice
Siganini with a layup.
Nice dish. They're coming to play tonight.
The Sabres are, much like the women, really
are at the rim, driving hard to the basket.
Stanwick's stepped out of bounds when he caught it, looking to attack.
Subs in for both sides coming in for the Huskies. Number 6, Sam Newell, and for the Sabres, also number 6, Tom O'Brien.
Sabres ball. Currently leading 12-3. McDaniel again, really feeling it early. Short arm one. Rebound by Zach White. Adams. Looking to get to the rim. Tough move by Adams. Little pull-up jump shot heading towards the baseline. Jalen Adams.
Fading over that left shoulder.
Barlow pulls up at the free throw line. Pops it.
Nice mid-range pull-up.
Gives the Sabres a 14-5 lead. Just on 5 minutes into the quarter. Adams again with the pull-up. This time drawing a foul from McDaniel.
Got number 30, Sam McDaniel.
That is McDaniel's first foul. What have you seen from Hobart so far, Adam?
It looks to me like they're trying to spread the court 5 around 0 offensively, just trying to break the defense down and get to the rim. And if they don't have that, a couple passes, swing it around and get a 3, kind of the way a lot of teams are playing from the NBA on down now.
Currently. Callum McNamara, number 14 for the Sabres, gets his first NBL1 minutes. Extended pressure from the Huskies. McDaniel coughs it up. Sam Newell kicks it ahead. Richards in transition. Nice finish. Jacob Richards with a 2. And they're ramming it back down their throat with a big dunk. Sam McDaniel in transition with a 2-hand flush.
Nice take, too. Not wasting any time getting it down the court.
Strong take by Jordan Hargrave there. Again, extended pressure from the Huskies. Tommy O'Brien, another young Sabre. Nick Gabsch, another young Sabre. Weldon for 3. Hit the side of the backboard. McDaniel with the offensive board. Got hit. Would you have liked playing at this tempo, Adam?
If I had to run from three-point line to three-point line, I'd be all right with that. Post, it's harder for the big guys if you're running post to post. But the fun thing about this is everybody kind of gets their chance. So if you're open, you put it up, and it's not coming down and running a certain amount of plays to get it to the right guy every single time. It's just there's a lot more opportunity in the game. But the other side of that is you've got to be able to do a lot more with the ball. Everybody needs to be able to dribble. Everybody needs to be able to pass. And if everybody can shoot, and that's great for the team. But a bit more specialized when I was coming up. I think if you're above 6'3", you weren't allowed to dribble more than 2 times.
Yeah, is that a Tom Izzo rule?
Well, Tom, yeah, less than that for him. Even he's changed a little bit, which is.
Sam McDaniel gives the Sabres an 8-point lead. Another young gun, Kingsley Box, checks into the game. So the Huskies with a timeout. Head coach Mark Chivers wants to talk about it. It's a really bright start by the Sabres. They have an incredibly young group on the floor at the moment. But Sam McDaniel just checked out. They've got Jaden Weldon in there, Tommy O'Brien, Nick Gabsch, Kingsley Box, and Callum McNamara. They're not a big team by any stretch of the imagination, the Sabres. Very small.
Small and young. But have all of these guys come up through the system?
Most of them have, yes.
Which is pretty cool. Pretty neat to see. It's really good to have. I mean, especially kids here watching the game to be able to see the pathway. And even now that it's now NBL1, to see the pathway from up to here, NBL1, then the next step is NBL. To be able to, have something to aspire to when you're young and playing, you need to be able to look up to the people who can make it, who have made it higher, and not just what you're seeing overseas in college basketball or anything like that, but just real, where you can do it and stay at home. with that hair. It adds a good 3 inches.
Jaden Wilden with the fall away. Well, you got the Leo Sayer haircut.
Just needs a headband. He's back to the 70s from high socks. Jackie Moon.
He's going to wrestle Bear at halftime. Sabres again looking to push the ball in transition.
Spumoni. This could be our whole bit, just semi-pro quotes.
So McNamara coughed the ball up then. A 5-point lead, 18-13. Jalen Adams with the ball in the corner. Six on the shot clock. Nice move by big Cam Brown. Sabres now with a 3-point lead. So the game's sort of, after the initial onslaught, settled down a little. Huskies in a 2-3 zone.
Need some penetration. You got to get the ball to the middle of the basket.
Tommy O'Brien took it strong to the rim. Not sure if Samuel had his feet set.
How's the Huskies start to the year going? We know their record?
Huskies are currently 1-2, sitting in 13th spot. The Sabres are
hit a couple of those. That is a tough shot.
He's taking some tough ones.
Fading away over that left shoulder.
Again, 2-3 zone. Reese Carter for 3.
3-point Reese Carter.
Nice shot. Same place he hit his last one, too. Neither of them looked like missing at all. 10-point lead for the Sabres. I got a good feeling about this game.
The Sabres come up with the ball again. Reese Carter looking to go to work. Jamie Siganini in the corner. Ooh. Kobe Davies almost coming up with an offensive rebound. So foul called on Kobe Davies there. The Huskies have 5 team fouls. That's the 3rd team foul for the Sabres. Kingsley Box checks back into the game for Davies. There's 15 seconds on the shot clock. Sam Ewell looking to create.
No.
So Elijah Pawson turned the ball over there. Sabres will get one final look at it here in the first. Rick Carter. Reese and David in some side pick and roll action.
Oh, he's open.
Bala got hit early on that. Just before he passed that, the defense rotated really quickly. Sabres ball on the baseline. Oh, 2 shots. Fouls on Matt Young. That's his 2nd foul. Barlow with 2 shots. Sabres now with a 12-point lead, 31-19. Dan Brown for 3 from half court. Ooh, almost got it to go.
It looked good on release.
So, good start by the Sabres. Sam McDaniel with 7, Reese Carter with 6. Barlow has 4. For Hobart, Jalen Adams with 8 on 3 of 5 from the field. Anything you're noticing, Adam? Anything in particular?
Well, just from the first game that I called for the Sabres now to the second game, they look a heck of a lot better to me. I don't know what they did during that short break, but they look more confident. They look like they're sticking to the game plan a little bit more, and maybe the type of team that Southern Huskies are probably fits right into a good matchup for the Sabres. They look to both be undersized, maybe a little bit undermanned at times, but both kind of playing the same way, and it's going a lot better for the Sabres right now than it is the Huskies.
So I think the Sabres have done a really good job of again, like getting, you put on the back foot in defensive transition, you get them in trouble, you're able to get to the free throw line in quarters, and you can accumulate points like that. That's what happened in the women's game. So second quarter starting here, 31-19.
Start the second quarter.
Huskies finding themselves down 12. Sam Ewell with it. Long three. Long three. Almost in the half-court logo.
Dame Lillard type three.
31-22. That was a tough shot the other day, wasn't it?
That was incredible. That was something I never thought I'd see.
That was a step back too.
Yeah, and Paul George is right. That is a bad shot. You take that every time at the end of the game.
Kingsley Box got hit on that three-point attempt. He'll have 3 shots at the free throw line.
It's called on Jack Stanley's second personal foul. 3 free throws for Kingsley Box.
Kingsley Box with the free throw.
Kingsley Box. That's a great name. Kingsley Box. 2 last names, really.
Makes a second.
Does he have a nickname?
I don't know.
King? It's a good nickname, too.
Makes the third. So again, the lead for the Sabres pushes out to 12. Sam Ewell again. Stanwicks for 3. Lefty. Cam Brown on the offensive glass. Couldn't get it. Kingsley Box comes up with it again. Risky passing transition. McDaniel. Strong take to the rim. Offensive foul. Cam Brown had his feet set.
Yeah, that's one of those tough ones. I don't know how the refs call those, but he barreled straight into him, but both players were moving.
Back in that 1-2-2 extended pressure. Kingsley Box taking away the middle. Lee Stanwicks looking to organise. Sam Ewell. Strong take to the basket. Elijah Pawson. That was tough. Some good young talent on display here tonight. 2-3 zone. Again from the Huskies. Barlow for 3 on the ball reversal. Good ball movement.
It's got the zone moving back and forth, and then Barlow just did what he's good at. Well, one of the things he's good at.
Ewell wide open for 3 on the wing. Kingsley Box with a defensive rebound. A little sloppy there. Barlow for 3 again. Short arm that one. Kingsley Box comes up with the offensive rebound. Reese Carter from the car park.
That's 3 in a row, almost from the same spot. That was a little bit farther out.
Sabres pushed that one out to a 16-point lead. On the back of some hot shooting.
Hot tonight.
Brown trapped in the corner. Matt Young, 2 seconds, has got to go. Got a shot up. Jamie Siganeni couldn't secure it. Cam Brown inside, finished strong. 40-26. Sabres up. McDaniel for 3. Another open 3.
Both of those extended elbows are wide open threes. Not much passes going into it either. I think
No.
They've got to shore that up.
Coach Cooper Brown imploring his guys to box out. Kingsley Box, great hustle on the offensive glass.
Oh, Reese.
Kick ahead to Reese.
Down.
Reese is feeling it.
He's on fire. 4 straight. Heat check next time.
And the Sabres have opened up a 20-point lead early in the second quarter. 46-26. Nice cut there by Sam Ewell to finish the plays off. And again, the Sabres just looking to push hard in transition. blocking foul call there on Cam Brown, on David Barlow.
Fouls on number 14, Cameron Brown.
Trading baskets a little bit, but it's all right if we just keep threes and they we keep giving them.
And timeout called. 6:24 left in the first half.
The Huskies with the timeout.
46 to 28.
46-28 currently. So a 15-9 opening barrage in this quarter. Reece Carter's got 12. Sam McDaniel's got 10. Anything else? Any other observations, Balls?
I like the way Reece is playing. Not just, I mean, he's hit 4 threes, but he gets everybody involved defensively. He may find himself out of position every now and then, but he's always going to come up with a few steals a game. He makes things happen. So when the ball's in his hands, he's gonna get the ball where guys can catch it and shoot it, catch it and score. He's always been really good at that.
So Reece is 4 of 4 from 3. Jaden Weldon contributing 5 points. Carter's got 12. McDaniel's got 10. Barlow's got 9. So big players for the Sabres ticking those boxes. For Hobart, Jalen Adams has 8. And his scores have been tough around the rim. And Cam Brown's got 6. So the Sabres ball out of bounds on the baseline. Stolen there. Jalen Adams. Hobart need to find some avenues to score. Zach White with the long 2. Gets it to go. Sabres up 46-30. Barlow for 3. Richards going against Barlow. Another tough fall away. Makes that one. Cuts it to a 14-point lead. Barlow in transition. Nice finish. Strong finish by David Barlow.
Great catch and finish in the middle of the court. How long has Barlow been in this system? Since he was like 5?
Barlow played juniors here. This is his 2nd year. He played as a junior as well. Like as a
but he started right here, right? As a junior. It's a pretty cool story. It's pretty neat for him to still be playing, come back and play with the club.
So this is his 2nd year playing. He played Siebel last year. And big block by Zach White. Nick Gabb's got to get a different finish at the rim. If he's going to take that in there, he has to be stronger, maybe play off 2 feet. Nathan Cooper-Brown wants to talk it over. Currently a 16-point lead to the Sabres. Of course, David's played all over the world, played professionally in Spain, I think an Eastern European country, maybe Poland. Obviously played extensively throughout the NBL, Sydney Kings, now Melbourne United, and obviously represented his country at the Olympics. Yeah, it is a great story. He lives 5 minutes down the road, so it is a great story for the Southern Basketball Association to promote one of their great junior players.
Would he be on the? He'd definitely be on the. I was going to say Mount Rushmore of Sabres players, but that's an American reference.
He probably is Mount Rushmore. That's about it.
There's 3 more. There's 4 presidents.
Can't
on
we
Mount
just
Rushmore.
have one for David? Andrew Bogut played here too.
He did?
Yeah.
Because he got cut at Frankston, right? Or he got cut?
He got cut. Maybe Dandenong.
He got cut somewhere. Then he went to Frankston. Then he came here too.
He played here.
Now, if he comes back and plays with the club, that'll be a great get for you.
We might not have insurance cover for both of them.
That's true.
Could be an expensive exercise.
Might be 4 people in the stand.
Oh, we'd feel it. Nick Gabbs with a tough turnaround jump shot. Callum McNamara comes up with a loose ball rebound. McDaniel hesitated on that look there. Gabbs for 3. No. Adams for Hobart, pushing it in transition. Foul called on Nick Gabbs off the ball.
Foul called off the ball on number 13, Nicholas Gabbs. First personal foul, second team foul.
Wide open look. Good ball movement by the Huskies.
Somebody missed the rotation there.
It's Jordan Hargrave for 3. Cuts the lead back to 13. Extra pass back to Jaden Weldon. Penetrates it. Foul on the way to the rim. He'll go to the line for 2.
It's called on number 6, Sam Ewell. And subs in for the Sabres. Coming back in, Kingsley Fox and David Butler. And for the Huskies, number 14, Cameron Brown. Jaden Weldon at the line, shooting 2.
Jaden Weldon can't get the first one to go.
Just off the back of the rim. 4 minutes to go in the second quarter.
14-point lead now for the Sabres.
Yeah.
Bit more.
Lead's been cut into a little bit, but I think they're still going to be very happy with how they're playing going into halftime, no matter what happens from here.
The Sabres have done it with a fairly even contribution. Fairly high octane offensive performance so far in the first half. Jalen Adams again, tough shot over an outstretched hand from Nick Gabbs. And Kobe Davies is off to the races. Get to the basket. Adams got a hand on it. And the Huskies push it back the other way. Came off a knee. It's Sabres ball. Reece Carter back in for Kobe Davies.
Coming back in for the Sabres is Reece Carter.
I guess the thing about coaching kids, they're going to give you a lot of energy at them, but you might turn the ball over a couple of times, might make a couple of errors, but their work rate's going to be high and they're going to be playing their backsides off for minutes.
Yeah, that's the thing. The energy is always going to be there because you're right. They're trying to find their spot on the team and progress through their career. But you're going to get good days and bad days. I mean, you're going to make some mistakes where you just makes you want to pull your hair out. But that's part of learning and part of getting better as a basketball player.
So Richards with the left-hand layup at the rim. 12-point lead now for the Sabres. Weldon looking to attack. Barlow just waited for the defense to bite and found the open man. Nick Gabbs knocks a 3 down.
Great pass from your 5-man there. This is Southern's first year in the league, right? Are they totally new franchise?
The Huskies,
Club?
old Hobart Chargers.
Okay, so they've changed their name, or is that the only thing they've done?
Changed their name, the logo.
Oh, okay.
Might even be a different group involved.
Okay.
Not sure. Gabbs with 3 came up short.
This is a battle of the Southerns tonight.
Also playing in the Hobart Huskies, West Southern.
Oh, they're Hobart Huskies?
Jaden
Not
Weldon.
Southern Huskies?
No,
Oh, dang it.
we got naming rights.
They
Jalen
probably
Adams.
wanted to be, but they couldn't afford to buy it off you guys.
Nine seconds on the shot clock. Zach White, long 2. Tough rebound there by Jordan Hargrave. Good finish. Lead is at 11. So was with it. That's probably gone into a little bit of trading baskets. Right to Barlow. I guess that's a post catch on the 3-point line.
Yeah, that's a very far, but he managed to get all the way to the hoop.
just backed Zach White down into the paint and then took advantage of his size. And he's going to the free throw line for 2.
You're not going to get Barlow to panic no matter what happens. So to get him the ball, have him back down, it's a good thing. You know, guys moving off. He's going to hit you if you're open. If not, he's going to get a good shot at the rim nearly every time.
Barlow makes it first. Gets a second, pushes it back out to a 13-point lead. Cam Brown. Richards, nice pass to Jalen Adams. Couldn't get it to drop. Offensive rebound and scores it. So Jalen Adams has battled hard for his 8 points. And the Huskies come up with it again.
Reese got to his spot there. He hit 4 in a row, but that one came up as an air ball. It's all right, though. If you hit 4 in a row, you're allowed an air ball.
You allowed 1?
Yeah, I'd say 1, and then the next one you at least have to hit for him.
That was very close to 8 seconds.
Oh.
Almost turned the ball over. Lucky. Cam Brown with the circus trick. Jalen Adams. Sorry, Weldon. Jaden Weldon. Great pass from Barlow. And Weldon couldn't finish it.
Great pass at the top of that key from Barlow. One-handed little scoop pass. He goes into that jab left crossover, which is kind of a staple move by him. He's been doing that forever. That kind
with the drop down.
Yeah, like a herky-jerky crossover. You're not expecting from a guy that big.
So Weldon making a nice little contribution here to the Sabres lead. Has 6, 7, 8. Gives the Sabres a 13-point lead. More extended pressure here from the Sabres. 1-2-2. Cam Brown again. Everything Cam Brown gets within that charge circle area. It's really good hands around the basket. Finds a way to finish.
Yeah, he looks like an undersized 4 or 5 man. Very undersized.
Timeout called by the Sabres. 12 seconds left in the half. Sabres have an 11-point lead, 56-45.
So Nathan Cooper Brown calls his second time out of the half. It's 56-45. Sabres are up. David Barlow with 13. McDaniel has 10. Kingsley Box has 5. Richards and Hargrave have 9 each for the Huskies, and Cam Brown has 8. So after some early dominance with some quick ball movement, some hot shooting, the Sabres have slowed down, but kind of been basket for basket. It's been a lot more consistent from the Huskies in this second quarter.
The Huskies are a pretty good team, so they've caught up a bit, which is to be expected. I think this is a big defensive possession for the Sabres, because going, especially, you haven't won a game yet, you want to go into halftime feeling good. It mentally makes a little bit of difference to be up 9 or to be up 11 instead of 9. Just that double digit sounds a little bit better, makes you feel a little bit better about yourself. So it'd be great for them to get a stop here and go in at least up 11. Oh, Sabres ball. Well, hopefully
we're not
they go
actually
up more
at the
than
game, ladies and gentlemen. We're just talking. Barlow with 8. Shot clock is off. 6. McDaniel going to work. Tough shot.
Nice.
Sam McDaniel with a tough finish. Great way to win the half. So they go in 13 up, not just 11. Adam.
Well, mentally, as I was saying, that's even better. They went from being on defense to then somehow magically being on offense and coming down and scoring.
So McDaniel has 12. Reese Carter has 12. David Barlow's got 13. Contributions from Kingsley Box with 5.
And once again, please welcome your
For the Huskies, Hargrave has 9. Adams has 10. Cam Brown has 8. And Richards has 9. The Sabres lead it 58-45 at the half. Any comments, Adam?
I might just save my comments for the start of the second half. I don't have anything amazing to say right now.
Okay, we'll be back shortly. Thanks for your company. Second half in about 8 minutes. Thank you. So the Sabres with a 13-point lead at halftime. Looking to get their first win of this young NBL1 season. Currently sitting at the bottom of the table, 0-4. The Huskies in 13th position with a 1-2 record. Adam, your thoughts on the second half?
More of the same, hopefully. The start of the game, the Sabres probably surprised the Huskies a bit with the way they were able to play and the shots they were knocking down. I think, the second half is kind of like a new game in some ways. If the Huskies come out and hit a couple shots, then when you're 4, you start putting your head down a little bit and thinking, oh, maybe this is another loss. But if you come out and you put them on the back foot like that, I think they have the first half, it could bode really well for the Sabres here. I've already guaranteed a win, so they have to win now.
So, again, I think the story will stay the same in terms of looking to push the ball as much as they can and get it moving. Sabres to start with possession in the third quarter. Reece Carter, Jaden Weldon, David Barlow, Sam McDaniel and Jamie Siganini for the Sabres. Weldon looking to operate, finds McDaniel. Everyone bid on penetration and McDaniel was wide open in the corner for a 3. Great start to the second half.
It was. It almost looked like they drew it up like that.
Tough response there from Elijah Pawson. Good 3 to respond with. Barlow, tough move to the rim.
Just cleared out that side for him and let him go to work. Nice little drop step. Easy off the glass. The bench is into it, though, too, at the start of the second half. They were all up and cheering. Huskies end up hitting that shot, but the effort is definitely there.
Absolutely. So, long 2 contested by Hargrave. McDaniel with a loose ball rebound. Strong finish again from Sam McDaniel.
That was a great take. Just explore the whole way down the court. If you don't get stopped, just keep going. It looked like now, it's hard to believe they haven't won a game yet. The way they're playing right now is much, much better than a couple weeks ago.
So I think Sam McDaniel was late coming into the group as well. And obviously David Barlow, I mean, both of them went late with Melbourne United into that grand final series, 4 games against Perth Wildcats, and then it's a little bit disruptive with the pre-season. It takes the first few games to work it out. They get into an Easter break where they can practice with a little bit of regularity and get some things down pat. Now that they're looking a lot more cohesive.
Yeah, it's showing right now for sure.
Switch the on ball. Richards fell over. Barlow came up with it. Jamie Siganini strong to the rim. Great finish. Gives the Sabres a 19-point lead.
19. Good start. Good start to the second half.
Jalen Adams finding his way to the rack. May have got fouled. Nice finish.
That is a tough finish. Definitely took a hit there, although they might have been straight up.
Extended pressure again from Hobart. So Barlow with the ball, backing down. Great pass, finds Siganini wide open in the corner.
You don't see many of those along the baseline, the length of the baseline, bounce
pass like
yeah.
that. And Jalen Adams looking to penetrate. Comes up.
Pretty big advantage. You can just kick it back to your 5-man like Barlow, have him dribble it down the court and kind of everybody else moves off him, and he's so calm with the ball.
And I think that's one of the strengths that the Sabres team is going to have when they come against teams that have a traditional 4 or 5, that Barlow's really going to be able to exploit his mobility and his handle and really be creative and attacking off the dribble.
That's probably the way he wants to play too. Like when he's a little bit older in age, and you're playing in the weekends in the NBL1, where you play a lot of NBL and all over the world. He probably wants to do a bit more dishing off and a bit more having the other guys do it and just being more of a part of a team than being, the whole team and being relied on to win games, because it may not be every single night in the offseason he wants to play.
And he will get his looks just by screening, as he did just then.
It is coming easy for him now.
And if the handler's able to drag 2 in a situation like that off an on-ball and they can just throw it back to him, well, he's the guy that's open at the end of a chain of passes. It's a pretty good shot. Extended pressure creates a turnover there on a travel from Elijah Pawson.
Subs in for the Sabres, number 6, Tom O'Brien, and number 9.
So Barlow's up to 18.
Kings of the box. And for the Huskies, number 6, Sam Beautiful.
McDaniel has 17 and Reece Carter's got 12. Jaden Weldon's probably been the most productive he's been so far for the Sabres. Finds a way to get to the rim and finishes again. Jaden Weldon, tough scoring transition.
If you're the Huskies, defensively, things are just coming way too easily for the Sabres. You can't be happy with that as a coach. They're getting down, they're knifing into the middle of the defense. If you're going to be in a zone and want to keep them away from the hoop, you can't have penetration inside of that zone.
And this is what happens when you have a mobile group on the floor that can put it on the floor and that can shoot it. Those driving lanes become bigger as Richards hits a 3 for the Huskies. And again, McDaniel's got the ball within 2 seconds of that ball dropping through the net. The ball is inside the paint at the other end. Sam McDaniel, strong take.
It's on number 22, Jalen Adams.
It really puts team defense compromised in 2 minds about whether to help on penetration or whether to stay at home. You're going to give up a layup or an open 3 if you run at the ball.
Yeah, they're kind of all over the place. And like you said, they're doing a great job of when the Huskies do score, the Sabres aren't taking notes. They get the ball out down the court within seconds, straight at the rim.
So McDaniel couldn't drop the second one. Foul on Tom O'Brien. 1-2-2 pressure here showing from the Sabres. Cam Brown picks the ball up in a dangerous spot. Put Zach White under an enormous amount of pressure with that pass.
I'm not sure Cam Brown's the guy you want to have the ball there in the backcourt.
But the Huskies come up with it. Jacob Richards, Ewell, Zach White, Cam Brown and Adams on the floor. Strong take from Zach White. And again, the Sabres off to the races really quickly. Kingsley box for 3 in transition.
Wow, that is quick down the court. The Huskies have scored a few times, but they've been tough shots. And then to have them, they're getting scored on within seconds after scoring on this, and that can be a bit demoralizing as a team.
Again, the kick ahead pass in transition. Jaden Weldon just overcooked a little on that drive. Jalen Adams with a step back. That's a tough shot. Sam McDaniel with a rebound. Tommy O'Brien, open. Kingsley Box again on that side of the floor, wide open. Couldn't stick that one. Tough finish from Richards. Foul on Callum McNamara.
A wild start to the second half. Same as the first half. Up and down, up and down.
Reese Carter checking back into the game for Jaden Weldon. Jalen Adams takes a seat for the Huskies. Samuel into the game. Matt Young checks back into the game. Both teams probably going, well, the Sabres particularly very inexperienced at the moment. Reese Carter's on the floor. McDaniel, tough, aggressive penetration into the free throw line. Got 2 feet inside the paint. Tough pull up.
I like that pull up though. I think too often now guys go to the floater when a floater isn't needed. I think anytime you can jump into 2-foot jump stop or a 2-foot stop and go up to your shot, you'll take that.
Zach White with the 3. And again, the Sabres, it was an early inbound and it was a massive kick ahead by Reese Carter, looking for Tommy O'Brien in trans. Dave Barlow checking back into the game. Reese Carter and Nick Gabsch with Kobe Davies and Kingsley Box. Matt Young, Zach White, Cam Brown, Samuel, and Jack Stanwicks for the Huskies. Again, great deflection by Reese Carter. Nick Gabsch looking to push in trans. So he's really looking to push home their advantage. They're up 17. Six seconds on the shot clock. Barlow going to work. Kingsley Box. The help came from Matt Young and he punished it.
Nice shot from the top of the key.
He's still got the best name in NBL1, Kingsley Box. Stanwicks looking to operate against Nick Gabsch. Matt Young.
Oh, travel. That happens when the defense has got their hands up and constant movement. You're going to get turnovers like travels and things like that. Guys are second guessing themselves.
20-point lead for the Sabres. Barlow with a little pull-up. Zach White guarded him pretty well on that possession. Cam Brown. Samuel for 3. Wide open 3 for Samuel. Back to 17.
Good screen there by Barlow.
Perfect screen. Pull-up jumper from Barlow. Long off the rim. Samuel again in trans. Zach White for 3. Short. Again, Kobe Davies and Kingsley Box, the 2 young guns from the Sabres, just playing a role, doing their job, finding themselves in the right spot. Kingsley Box couldn't get that done. Huskies did a good job getting the hand in. The Huskies would love to get this lead back to a manageable, to a just something that they can aim for the last period. Kobe Davies, McDaniel for three.
It's a good pass there. It's a good shot. It's kind of that new style of basketball we've been talking about.
Wide open look.
Yeah. But I think if you would have taken a few steps closer to the basket, you might have had a layup. But everybody runs to the corners now for shots. But the way they're shooting it tonight, that's probably the right place to be.
Great take by Kingsley. Lead is at 19. Barlow for three.
Nifty little behind the back pass there by Reese Carter. When I came out here first and first met him, he was heavily into the NBL1 mixtape stuff. He could do all those tricks. He could do all that, and that still definitely has a place in his game now.
So Barlow's just waiting, he screens and he stands there and he presents and he's going to get the ball in the spots that he wants it, because everyone's going to be worried about the penetrator.
He's not in a hurry. He just lets everybody else be in a hurry, and he knows where he wants to be.
Gets wide open looks. Barr's currently at 21. McDaniel's got 19. Carter's got 12, and Kingsley Box has 13. 4 players in double figures like that. McDaniel off the double. McDaniel comes up with a steal at half court. 3 seconds. Reese Carter with the fake. Just drops short.
Great third quarter, though, for the Sabres. I don't think they could have drawn up any better than that. It's exactly what they wanted out of that.
So the Sabres leading it now 88-66. The back of a 30-21 quarter. Carter with 12, Barlow with 21, McDaniel with 19. For the Huskies, how do you see them being able to get back in the game?
Not doing what they've done so far. I think we talk about trading baskets. Even if they did come to 24 a lot more, I don't even think that would give them a chance, because defensively they haven't been able to get anything done. Too many open shots for Southern, and they've got them running all over the court. So I think defensively they're going to have to start that way, get a few stops, and then put a little bit of pressure and a little bit of doubt in the Sabres' mind, and then they're going to have a chance, but they can't let it go too much longer, that's for sure.
Extend some pressure up the floor?
Yeah, although I think they've been doing that. If they're going to try to make the game even uglier, not uglier, but crazier than it's been already, it'd be tough. But I don't know, maybe full court man-to-man or boxing one. I'm not sure.
Maybe find a way, maybe throw in some zone. They're going to have to junk something up.
Yeah, junk it up is a good way to put it.
But I think one of the things that's been noticeable is that they've found it really difficult to score, really difficult to... The things that they're trying to run aren't necessarily kind of ending in the right spot.
Yeah, they haven't got too many easy buckets, especially in that third quarter.
Correct.
Not too many easy buckets. They hit a few, but they were overhands, and they were tougher shots.
So Adams has got 14 on 5 of 10 from the field, but he's had to work extremely hard for that. Richards has got 15, and they're the only 2 players in double figures at the moment for the Huskies. Final quarter action about to get underway. A healthy crowd again here tonight at the Saberdome. So,
is it technically a dome, or is it every? Has it always been called the Dome?
You can call it whatever you want.
I like calling it the Dome. I think that I call every basketball place a Dome, but the barn? It's kind of a bit more of a barn.
The Sabre barn? No, it's not real great, is it? The Dome's okay. okay.
Okay, it's not great.
The saber would live in a cave potentially.
Yeah, like the
Natural
cave would be
habitat
nice.
of a
Yeah,
saber-toothed tiger would be a cave.
The jungle, the sabers live in jungle.
So the Sabres coming out in a 2-3 zone. Matt Young with a tough shot. Cam Brown. Offensive rebound finds Matt Young again, cutting to the basket.
It's good cutting there to the basket. Probably a late call, but I think that was the right call. I think he did get him on the body when he was going up for that shot.
Foul on David Barlow. It's Barlow's first foul. And Matt Young will have 2 shots. .2 lead here for the Sabres. David on a cross pick. McDaniel comes off the down pick. Barlow just using his high size to search for that easy outlet.
Nope.
Tried to behind the back part. But it must have been his foot that got in the way though.
Shin or foot. Yeah, it bounced straight up to him though.
Samuel looks to penetrate it. Kobe Davis with a foul. My apologies, not the foul.
Steal, then they call it
The
over
steal.
and back. I think he put it through the defender's legs there.
Had a path to the basket. Sam McDaniel takes it hard to the rim. Couldn't finish it.
Refs are letting him play tonight.
Just letting him go.
The fourth quarter, they're ready to get home.
Got somewhere to be. Stan Wicks for 3. Yes. And again, within the first 4 seconds of the shot clock, the Sabres got the ball inside the 3-point line at the other end. Yule for 3. That was a long one. Rebound by Barlow. So Reese and David Barlow kind of having their way with it at the moment. Sam McDaniel's had his best performance so far as a Sabre. Nice move by Reese Carter. Couldn't get
it to drop. Nice spin move. Nice quick little tight spin move.
Couldn't get that one to roll in. Hargrave for 3. Barlow with the rebound. Kobe Davies for 3. In transition.
No hesitation either. That was 2 passes up the court. 2 seconds into the shot clock.
So they've definitely got license to get that thing going.
They do get it out of the rim quickly and down the court. I wonder if they work on that. That was something, when I played at Michigan State, that was something we worked on every single day, literally every single day, of how quickly we were able to get it out of the basket and down the court. Have you seen any of their practices? Do they actually work on that?
Everything's about quick shots in trans.
It's showing tonight for sure. It's been impressive.
Maybe not everything, but there's an emphasis on it.
Yeah.
Matt Young, Banks didn't call it though.
Did not call it. They're still going to count it though. We'll talk to him about that after the game.
21-point lead for the Sabres.
Ooh, up and under.
McDaniel got him going. Jumping at shadows.
You got to go to the hoop there. You get your man up in the air. You got to scoop it underneath him.
Finish with a finger roll at the basket. The referee's letting it go. Interesting. Foul there. The game is certainly probably degenerated a little. It's become a little ruddy.
Yeah. More of the same here in the fourth quarter. Probably a less professional commentary team wouldn't be able to handle it but us, you know. We've seen all this kind of stuff before.
Again, Kobe Davies, aggressive.
Foul.
Matt Young, the best court wiper
It's called on number 4.
in NBL1. He was onto that like a flash. He was so quick from the opposite baseline.
He's like a ball boy in tennis.
He's onto it. As soon as a drop of sweat leaves a player's body, he's there with the towel.
You're not lying. He's like in a defensive stance right now as we talk.
McDaniel with a spin. Two shots.
On number 7 for Hobart. Zach White. His first person foul.
The Huskies currently down 21. He's got Barlow and Reese Carter out. Callum McNamara is back in the game. Again, a young, inexperienced lineup for the Sabres. Small. McDaniel gets the second one to go. Jalen Adams, tough. Kingsley Box checking in for Jamie Sigognini.
We may have seen the end of Reese and Carter and Barlow for tonight. Unless they want to come back in and pad their stats a little bit.
Stan Weeks for three. Callum McNamara going to work.
First 2 points. Oh, he could get it here at the free throw line.
Number 7, Zach White.
First 2 points. Is this technically semi-professional basketball?
Yes. Well, technically?
Well, I mean, if he wants to go to college, like, is eligibility-wise, what are the rules with that? Like, it used to be you couldn't play on any team where anyone was getting paid if you still wanted to keep your eligibility.
I think that's a little more
It's relaxed
acceptable.
now.
It's
Yeah,
a little more relaxed.
I think it's much more relaxed now.
So McNamara couldn't get it to any of them to go. We've had examples of players that have come out of the AIS or the Basketball Australia Centre of Excellence even playing NBL.
Yeah.
And then heading to college.
Yeah, I know, like Jack Salt, who just won a national championship. We played against. Yeah, we played against him when he was playing for New Zealand.
Yep.
But I guess you're right. If you're not, if you're not on the payroll or anything like that, then you keep your eligibility, which is great.
So the Sabres really run away with it now. It's a 25-point lead with 5.5 minutes left in the final period. Sabres are next at home in a fortnight against the Nunawading Spectres. They take on the Tigers and Kilsyth next weekend. Both games away from home. Kilsyth obviously flying high and motoring along. Melbourne currently 2-2. Then they face Nunawading at home and then back here against Ringwood. The Huskies are here tonight and have a game tomorrow. I haven't researched it well enough to know who they're playing, but they're definitely playing tomorrow. So 25-point lead for the Sabres. Zach White. Double team comes from Kobe Davies. Left wide open in the corner was Pawson.
Well, we talked about the advantage of having such young guys, and even when you're up by 20 at the end of the game, they're going to work just as hard as
they're playing
if it was a tie game.
Extremely hard. Kobe Davies again. Kingsley box. So again, this is an extremely young lineup by the Sabres. Ooh, Jaden Weldon almost found McNamara on that. Jalen Adams stepped in and got a hand on it and let a fast break. Richards with a tough finish. Kobe Davies, 18 years of age. Weldon's 22. Callum McNamara's 18. McDaniel's 23. Nick Gabsch, 22. Sabres Junior. So really seen and had a good taste tonight of what these kids can bring to the table on a regular basis. And there's going to be times where they struggle, and there's going to be times where they're a little bit overmatched. But this evening, their effort, their endeavour, I guess their willingness just to stick tight with Nathan Cooper-Brown's game plan has been outstanding. Kingsley box takes it hard to the rim. Big block by Zach White. Jalen Adams at the other end with the finger roll. Nathan Cooper-Brown wants to have a quick discussion with his team.
Just settle him down just a little bit. .1 lead. What's your basketball background, Simon? What did you play here with the club?
No, I played elsewhere. I was not much.
Not much.
Not much.
You have any career highlights that you can talk about?
No.
Not even one?
No.
Ugh.
I don't like talking about myself.
I'll have to Google you.
We'll talk about you, Adam. I mean, you went to Michigan State. You played for the great Tommy Zoe. You won a national championship?
Yeah, in 2000. We got the 20-year anniversary coming up next season.
Are you going back?
Yeah, I'll be going back. Yeah, I've not been back for any games since I left because the seasons run at the same time. Yeah. So when we go back in the summer, it's not basketball season.
Do you ever head back and see Coach?
Yeah, every time we go back now, we go to campus, and I'm lucky enough to, Coach Izzo's still there, but not just him. It's all the same assistants, a lot of the same trainers, a lot of the players that I played with now work there. It really is a family atmosphere, and he has us up, my whole family, all the kids and my wife and everybody. We go into his office and sit and talk for a couple hours. Yep. Which is pretty neat, considering all the, there's a lot of people asking for his time, and he's always happy to have players back.
Should open up a recruiting pipeline in Michigan State.
Yeah, you're right. Should be a runner.
Sam McDaniel in the low, in the short corner there. Stanwicks takes it to the rim, finishes. 99-78, Tommy O'Brien. McDaniel with a strong finish, got fouled. We'll go to the free throw line for the three-point play.
Fast ball number 22, Jalen Adams.
It's been really impressive with McDaniel tonight, his ability he shot the ball well, probably the first time since he's been with the Southern Sabres. And he's got the rim and he scored it. So he's going to be a handful for teams as we move into the meaty part of the season.
Now, you never know. You can have slow starts. Like they're 0-4, but then it only takes one or two games, good games and good wins to start feeling good about yourself, and then believing that every game you go into you have a chance and you can win. And especially with the style of game that they play, they could really turn things around starting from this game.
Jalen Adams, 3. So the Sabres have cracked a ton.
Does the whole crowd get tacos or something?
McDaniel
like that?
again.
Anything for getting to 100?
Something they have to look at.
Something from maybe like a Redskin from
the canteen.
Yeah, from the canteen.
Would you prefer a taco or a cheeseburger?
I guess taco.
Pawson for 3 in the corner.
But I wouldn't turn down either.
That was a good look. Not fussy here, folks. We just... McDaniel had the ball deflected away when he looked to pass it. Jalen Adams for 3 again. It's 2 in a row. Lead's cut back to 17. 103.86. Jaden Weldon with a really, really tough finish. Really tough finish. Adams again. He tried to float that one in. Went over the rim.
Too far off. I think they needed to call a foul on that one.
And Matt Young's just continuing to stalk the sidelines, just waiting for that next opportunity to dry the floor. Just
He's got like one of those shirts on that like takes sweat really well. He like planned it out and everything before the game.
just rapacious. He just wants to get after it.
If he works too hard, he's going to need 2 towel guys to wipe up the sweat of the players and his own sweat after he's out there.
Extended pressure here from the Huskies. Kingsley Box with a little floater.
Nice.
That was delightful.
Yeah, that was easy as you like over the outstretched hands.
Stanwicks to the rim. Finish the playoff. Kingsley Box. It's going to be a pretty convincing win here for the Sabres. They've had a solid contributions from everyone as Jaden Weldon turns the ball over.
A timeout. Who called that?
Sabres did.
Jeez. No let up from the coach.
Nathan Cooper Brown not happy with the way things are going. So it's a 14-point lead. Not happy with how this last probably 2 or 3 minutes has gone. It's become increasingly ratty.
As a game like this goes on, it does get a little harder to play near the end. Not to commentate, though.
Now we got the best job in the house. Nathan Croswell was given the option of doing this, but decided to carry around boxes of drinks. So he's missing out.
Oh, his loss.
You could have had insights from fellow NBL superstar Nathan Croswell, but he declined the offer.
He was also on that team, and I came out and played with the Giants my first year out here. It was me, him, and Reese Carter. It's been like a reunion. We could have had Reese up here for an halftime interview.
Did you then play with Crosby at Adelaide?
Yeah, I played with Crosby at Adelaide, too.
And Reese in Adelaide?
Yes, but I'm trying to think if it was at the same time. I don't think they intersected. Maybe they did, though. I don't know. A lot of teams.
Nick Gabsch couldn't get that one to stick. Jalen Adams. Jalen Adams, tough move again. Adams is up to 26 points for the Huskies. 5 rebounds for Adams. Jacob Richards has 17. The unit on the floor with the Sabres now. Kingsley Box, this would be a career high for the young man. 15 points. 7 rebounds and 3 assists.
He's had a good game now. He's lived up to his name for sure.
Kobe Davies has chipped in with a cool 7 points. Gabsch, 4 seconds on the shot clock. Tough move, Nick Gabsch. They hit the rim.
Yeah, it hit the rim. It looked like it from here.
I don't know what Tim Mills is going to say now.
Let's check the replay. Go up to the top deck.
That definitely hit the rim.
It looked like to me. Oh, controversial call.
Cuba Brown imploring his players to stay connected and stay engaged. Foul on Tommy O'Brien. That's his 3rd personal. Stanwicks will go to the free throw line. It's 107 to 95. So the Sabres held a commanding lead at 3/4 time. This has been eaten into. Currently it's a 29 to 19 quarter from the Huskies.
Do you take a shot here or do you just dribble it out?
Just let
young guy? Get a young guy to just loft it up there?
Let it go.
Let it go.
Solid win here from the Sabres. It's a 10-point win, sorry. 107 to 97. They've broken their duck for the 2019 NBL1 season. Done an extremely good job tonight. Their ball movement was crisp early. They shot the ball really well. They attacked the rim. They put pressure on the Huskies' defense. Any last final thoughts from you, Adam?
It was a fun game to watch. You know, like we talked about, a blistering pace, but it really was. I mean, the ball was moving up and down, zipping around the court. Everybody got involved. Good shooting. The Sabres dome was hopping tonight.
It was. Leading scorers, Jaden Weldon with 12, Reese Carter with 12, McDaniel had 25, Barlow had 23, Kingsley Box chipped in with 15, Jalen Adams had 28, Richards had 17, and Hargrave had 9, Stanwicks had 9, and Zach White ended with 6. So, a really convincing performance tonight from the Sabres. Did an excellent job early, but really put the game to bed early and cruised from there on. So, really great effort to get their first win. They'll be very relieved and excited with that. Moving on to bigger and better things. Adam, thanks very much for your insight tonight. We had a little bit of fun. Excellent job. Thanks for your time.
Thanks, man. My pleasure.
We'll do it again.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Awesome. Thank you. Thanks for your attention tonight. Our next home game is against the #1 Expectors in a fortnight. We're away at Melbourne and Kilsyth next weekend. Enjoy your evening. See ya.